Man, do I have a mess to clean. Hey, I'm Mel, your favorite singer, songwriter, producer of all time, and today we're here to clean this mess. It looks quite cute, I'm not gonna lie, except some fell and broke. All of this is actually for the cover of the new single that I'm releasing in, I don't know, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I'm gonna give you a snippet, okay? Taking too long. Okay, so what's happening though? I need to clean this, and I was supposed to film and upload a video to YouTube yesterday, but I didn't because I had a lot of other things to do. So I'm gonna clean and do the video that I was gonna do yesterday as I clean, because then at least I give you something to watch. But basically, this is about me quitting my job to be a full-time musician, indie artist, and I'm just gonna tell you what happened over the first half of that time. First, I'm gonna tell you why I did it, how I was able to do it, and what my expectations for it were. I need content, so I'm happy I have 2 phones because I need to film like everything I do to have things to post. What was leading up to me quitting is the fact that I was working at a coffee shop and I was really stressed out. I was really trying to get back into music, but working there as a manager was taking up all of my time, energy, everything. So for starters, I was already really tired of working there. Quitting was gonna happen inevitably. I'm gonna try to return these. Wish me luck. How was I able to quit if I was not making money with music yet? I was very blessed for 2 reasons. I had some money saved up, and my partner is my biggest fan, and he looked at me and he said, go on and invest in it. I'll keep everything steady for you for a year. So that's why and how I'm taking a year of a gap of real work things to do, music things, which is even more work than regular work things. So this all starts in November. I quit and I went on a trip. That was really nice. Went on vacation, and then I was ready to release my first song that was called Dancing, and I had a little party with my friends over here to celebrate my first release. It's something that I was not like planning to do, but a friend of mine suggested it, and I was like, yeah, I feel like it makes sense. I should do a release party for my first song in the middle of the week and invite people over to have cake and do karaoke and then show them a song. It was actually fun though. On that release party, I played for them one of my older songs called Closure, and then most of my friends were obsessed and they asked me to record Closure and release Closure. So immediately the next day I woke up, instead of cleaning the house from the party, I went and I recorded Closure in the living room. There's already a lot of things that I like and that I dislike about those songs, but it's okay because it was the first like project that I actually like finished all the way through and released. I see a lot of things that I could have and should have done differently, but I do believe everything is a learning curve, so it's fine. I do love dancing, and I feel like I can still give it some more time in the spotlight, if you want to put it like that. December comes around, I release Closure, and then that's my first month of not having anything else to do. Like at that point, I needed to keep doing content for the things that were already out, but I didn't have anything like new to work on. I needed to make content and to live the life that I told myself that I was gonna live, with making videos for TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, and it was a great time, except when you don't have anything specific to do, I think it's so easy to get lost. So December was the month that I decided to make some more YouTube things. I had a lot of plans for a lot of things that I wanted to do, and it didn't work the way that I thought it would. There you go. By the end of December, I realized why I was feeling so unmotivated. It's because I needed to have a song to work on. New Year's comes around and I meet Jessy through TikTok. He said he really liked seeing me working on the projects that I was working on TikTok, and offered to mix a song for free. So I decided to send him a song called Ocean. As soon as I sent it to him, I would have time to just focus on content creation for the song, rather than trying to create content in general. So I can only return things from Goodwill because because Valley Village doesn't take electronics. They're gonna give me a gift card, so I can only spend it there, but it's fine. And this is where you're gonna be able to tell that I clickbaited you, because I wasn't fully not working. In January, I started doing DoorDash. I was able to make some extra money throughout the months, but I definitely haven't been doing it full time. It's more like a part-time thing. But yeah, so I finished Ocean. I sent it to Jesse. He started working on it. There's a video about that on here. So for the whole month of February, I was focusing on the release of Ocean. Ocean was a song that I had really high expectations for, not because I thought the song was gonna make me blow up or anything, just that I really liked it and I was excited to be able to do something for it. And it was a song that I was willing to do a lot more video content and that I was actually planning video things. In February, I did a lot of video things and planning. I did storyboarding. It's probably in here. So I had the plan for the waking up scene, the closet scene, grabbing the coat, and this is the whole music video and storyboards basically. Because I worked so hard on that one song, I kind of got really tired mentally, and then March came around and I was gonna like take a break, not because I was planning on taking a break, because I was actually like burnt out. And then I got in touch with Tanner and Varsity Dropout because of TikTok as well. Mind you, at this point I have 400 followers on TikTok, like brand new account, doing music stuff and meeting people. Both of them were talking about doing a collab. So Tanner produced the song and he asked me to write and sing on it and just send it over to him. He would mix, master, do all the things. And then Varsity Dropout sent me a song that was meant to be a duet and asked me to write my verse, sing it, and send it to him. So luckily, when I was really tired, I still had the opportunity to work on other music with other people. I think that really kept me going, because I was not ready to go back and like pick another one of my songs and work on it to release it the same way that I did with Ocean. I think all of us got in touch with each other throughout the ending of February, beginning of March. And then March was the month that I was recording vocals for Electrified first, because I get overwhelmed and I take a long time to finish things. Oops. And I will tell you this. During March, I was actually having some like mental breakdowns, feeling lost, not knowing what to do with my life and everything. And this is March 1st. And then I said, man, what a month. February 29th was the last day of February. This month flew by, especially the last couple weeks. This week though, all is derailing. Literally, like, I was going through it. So working on that song with Tanner for that month was really like the thing that kept me going, surviving, doing music things. So I'm very, 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 very grateful for that. During April, I released Electrified with Tanner, and I didn't do as many videos for it as I did for Ocean. I don't know if there was any specific reason in my head that I didn't do the things that I would normally have done. We got placed on some playlists, and the song is the song that has the most streams out of all of my songs, so that's really cool. And then during April is also the time that I met the musician community in Seattle. I was introduced to Aryana León through a friend of a friend. Well, she took me in and showed me around. She showed me the places that people usually go to, the things that I can go and do. I met incredible people through her, and ever since then, every music event that I go to, I know at least someone, which is kind of insane, because I think when you're outside of that group, I feel like these things feel so big and so far away, but then you realize it's usually the same group of people that are doing the things. So it was good and refreshing to know other people, although I personally, maybe I haven't met like all the right people, but I am struggling a little bit to feel like I fit in, but I'm also not putting as much effort as I feel like I could. But that's for the next semester, honestly. During this month, I also believe I finished recording Lovesick. May is the month that we released Lovesick together. It's such a cute little song. It's very like, baby, I'm lovesick, been a little homesick. Very lovey-dovey, cute. I'm gonna link specifically every song with the timestamps so you can know what I'm talking about. If you want to, you should. For Lovesick, Varsity told me he wanted to do a little music video. He lives in Chicago. I live in Seattle. So the way that we figured, this is The way that we figured we'd do the music video was each of us was gonna go out into the city and then film some stuff. I was gonna send everything over, and then we had a little music video for that song, which is also leaked. During all this time, I kept doing social media stuff, TikTok stuff. This is the only clock that I'm choosing to keep. All of the other ones I chose to let go, except Value Village ones, which I can't return. But this fits perfectly with that wall. So that's where it's going. So during this time, I had a very close friend of mine come over and hang out. She's not a musician, but I was like, do you want to try to make a song together? So she started telling me this story with this boy in her life, and we made a song called Time Bomb, which is the song that I was taking the photos for. I was focusing on so many other things, and that song felt really nice. It really felt like a good one, but I just couldn't focus my energy on it at all at the time. So, but that was happening. Okay, June, I met this guy on Instagram. His name is Fabio. His Instagram name is Noize London. I find it really cool that some people with like a lot of followers follow me, and I'm like, we're friends, that's so nice. He asked me if I wanted to sing on this cover of a Billie Eilish song so that he could use my vocals to showcase his vocal preset. I sent it to him. I posted a video of me singing that Billie Eilish song, Lunch. I wasn't thinking of asking, but he offered to give me the presets. So that was like the first time that I was like, okay, I do work and I get something, even if it's not like being paid. It's already great that I can work with someone and then like get something back from it. Because of that preset, I felt so much more confident and comfortable to keep working on my vocals on my songs. Very good, very nice. I feel like this whole summer has been like a blur. I don't know, I feel like the year is going by way too fast. I was definitely doing a lot of social media stuff. That's sort of when I decided to get back to YouTube. But I was overcomplicating things. It's like the thing I said in the video about like just going out and doing things. Sometimes we want to be like the best, and sometimes we're not, which is fine. But because we don't feel like we're the best, we end up not doing things. So I think this summer was actually me realizing that I don't have to be the greatest on everything. Man, am I the greatest? Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, I know it's already been more than 6 months, but I'm just gonna give you the last update before I start saving the rest for the next 6 months. July is the month I met Tairoo Beats on Instagram. He was posting his tracks and asking people on Instagram if they wanted to sing on it, and I said, I do. So then he sent me this track and we started working on this song together, which is coming out later this year. In this particular collab, I was starting to feel a little bit more comfortable with my own style of doing things, so it was easier to hop on and do the thing that I felt like was good instead of being worried if he was gonna like what I did or not. Like, and also last month I started working with Gio. I had him over. He's a very close friend of mine. We've been friends for a few years now. He produces music as if like Ariana Grande and Troye Sivan had a baby, a cousin of Charlie XCX. I would say that would be like Gio's music. Gio and I sat down together and we made such a good song. You know how people say they made the song of the summer? Me and Gio made the song of fall, and I swear, a few extra things that I would like to add is that I had a lot of plans that fell through. When I started doing the things, I had this whole plan that 2024 was going to be my year, that I was going to start playing live. Well, two things. I did email a few places and never heard back from them. And I also felt a little overwhelmed with the whole thing, and I kind of like put it to the side to keep working on the internet side of things, which is easier to work on when you're an introvert. Not an excuse, it's not an excuse. I do think playing live is one of the biggest things that will help musicians reach other people. And I also had the plan to be on YouTube a lot, and I haven't been on YouTube almost at all. I am not beating myself up. I'm taking my time. I'm allowing things to happen, and already I have some things that I learned that I think I should share, which is sometimes we feel like we're not going anywhere and we're not doing anything, or we're not doing enough, and that's definitely a feeling that I've had over the past 6 months. But then looking back and realizing like, man, I just released my first song ever, like in November, and I'm going to release the sixth song. I've worked with so many cool people, so many talented people. I'm getting to know so many people. So I'm excited about all that, and I have good expectations for the next 6 months. I think looking back and realizing all the things that I've accomplished with doing the amount of things that I was doing, I am a little bit more motivated to do more with the time that I have left. But I am probably gonna go back to a 9 to 5, get a regular job to be able to pay for stuff, because paying for music things is expensive, dude. But I think it's also very important to have your priorities in place. I am not doing this for money. I am doing this literally because it's the thing that makes me feel alive. It's the thing that gives me energy, and I am the happiest when I'm working on a song. I am the happiest when I'm sharing music with other people around me. I appreciate you for watching. This is what the studio is looking like. I would appreciate it if you left a like, if you leave a comment, and if you want to subscribe to know what's going to happen over the next 6 months. Wish me luck.